So, Leon, what was your news about? What was your video about?
It was a short and incredible video about two professional wingsuit jumpers. They fly.
One moment. Everybody, do you understand who are these jumpers? What kind of jumpers Leon is talking about?
Yeah, Andrew, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Vova, do you understand?
Yeah.
Sasha? Okay, good. Continue.
Yeah, it's a suit for planerism, maybe. They fly in the plane over the Alps, and they jump out from the plane and fly sometimes near the plane, and then jump into the plane again. And it was really incredible.
Did you get it? Now let's watch and compare of what you have in your head with what Leon just told you.
Attention, go!
Oh,
Was this what you imagined?
yeah.
Vova and Sasha?
But I did a mistake. They didn't jump from the plane, from the mountain. I forgot about it.
Yeah, you were so impressed by the end of the video that you forgot the beginning of it. Okay. Yeah, it was another trick.
Stunt.
Was another stunt by who?
Wing suit flyers.
It's called wingsuit flyers. Wingsuit flyers. I'm sorry. Wingsuit flyers. How much did they practice before they did it? Did you notice that information?
100 times.
100 practice flights.
And 100 different another flyers.
99.
99, 98.
Okay. Oh yeah. 98.
There was a word jaw dropping. What's a jaw dropping? Can you give me a Russian equivalent?
Mm.
You know what's a jaw?
No.
Челюсти.
That's a jaw. When you drop your jaw, that's what happens. That's a jaw dropping.
You see something incredible.
Yeah. Could you give me a Russian equivalent that would kind of...
Очень удивлены.
Yeah, give me a better Russian equivalent, Sasha. You are good with words.
Челюсть
Come on.
отвисла.
Умопомрачительный.
Челюсть
Mhm,
отвисла.
mhm.
Челюсть отвисла, да.
Sasha is good with hot words. He can give you more equivalents, you know. He can even send you a whole list of words after this lesson to describe the word, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So jaw dropping is something that surprises you very much. Something very, very surprising. Please use this expression. It's new language. Okay. Andrew, your story.
My story. It was a small story about old Ukrainian lady and her difficult life. She's living on the remote farm, and all shops and bank are placed on the other. She's living near the river with very strong stream, and all shops and bank is placed on the other side of the river, and bridge is very far. Is far, yeah. And her husband decided many years ago. Her husband decided to help her, his wife, yeah. And he put 2 columns on the other sides of the river and fixed a rope between the columns, put a box on this rope, and his wife could use this box to move from one side of the river to another. She just sit in this box and move her by using belt. She put belt on the up of the rope and just try to
Pull.
To pull, yeah. She move belt to the
front,
to the
forward,
to the front, yeah. Pull with, and she is moving. After this, she is moving with the box, and in this manner, she is moving from one side of the river to another. She said that she didn't afraid of the river, but it's a little bit old, and as I remember, the depths in this. Старенькая.
What is old?
Старенькая.
No, I mean like she is old, not it is old.
She is old, yeah.
I said no Russian words, Andrew. No Russian words. Please keep to that rule.
Yeah.
All right. Are you done? Have you
Catch me.
finished? Have you finished?
I think yes.
Any questions, guys? Did you understand everything?
I understand.
I think yes.
So Andrew, see, yeah, you're sweating. So he was trying to pull out English words from his memory to describe the process, which was not very easy, but you did a good job, Andrew. Let's watch this video and compare what you imagined with what you now see in reality.
Nope, it's an old Ukrainian lady on a flying trough. Kristina Rosoka lives in a small village with a river running through it, blocking access to the shops without taking a several-kilometer detour. But instead of being defeated, she got creative. Sitting in the swinging trough, she flies above the roaring river below until she reaches the other side. And this death-defying method is tried and tested. The 78-year-old's husband invented it 50 years ago. Although she says as she's getting older, she feels less safe using this innovative form of transport. She says she wasn't afraid of the river, but now is as the depth is about 4 to 5 meters. She says that before she knew she'd be injured if she fell, but could manage to get to the bank. But now she worries she wouldn't be strong enough for that. But Rosoka says it's worth it. The 5-minute trip on the trough is much faster than the 30-minute journey on foot. And there's hope yet. Local authorities say they plan to build a new bridge near her home, meaning she'll no longer need to fly to get her groceries.
Do you believe the local authorities will build a bridge for her?
Sure.
Why?
They just said local authorities are going to build a bridge for Christine. I really can't believe.
They want
just,
to make a bridge, not make a bridge.
They
don't want. It was the day before elections, I think.
Yeah. It's
Just
promise.
promises.
So, was the video what you imagined from Andrew's story? How much was it? What you imagined? Vova, for you?
Yeah, but I imagine a belt installed between riverside.
Oh, belt so large?
Belt.
We don't
Yeah.
know. I actually I don't catch how didn't catch how she moved exactly, but just okay. She used a belt. That's all.
Yeah. So Andrew gave you a whole idea of like what she had to do, and like she was successful in doing it by kind of moving, but he didn't explain to you the actual structure, the mechanism. Okay, let's think together now. How can we explain, how can we describe this kind of structure in English? Yeah, okay, what is going on here? Sasha, want to take a try?
It's like
what words do you need now that are in your head
road.
In Russian to
Веревочная дорога, rope road.
Yeah.
Rope road.
Like, for example, rope road. It's when you use a rope for moving above the.
You can also call this thing a cable. There.
Or cable rope.
Say a rope or a cable. This thing here. So there is a cable between the two, say, stands or two columns, as Andrew said, stretched over the river surface, or stretched over the river. Yeah, it's stretched. So it's pulled to the sides. It's stretched over the river. Okay, how can we call this thing here?
How we can call what?
That
This
thing.
thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't. Oh, yeah.
Wheel?
Yeah.
Moving wheel.
Block.
It's a kind of wheel. It's a kind of wheel that is attached to the top of the rope.
Это же блок.
Block?
Ну, из физики, да, там. Блоки. Выигрываем в силе, проигрываем в расстоянии, все дела.
I'm not good with physics, unfortunately.
Through it, blocking access to the shops without taking a several kilometers.
Это не ремень, так это резинка, по-моему.
This here, English?
It's a gum instead of belt.
Rubber.
Rubber?
Gum, no. It wouldn't be gum.
Резина, it's rubber.
Резина. Каучук.
It would be rubber, or like rubber, elastic rope, rubber. Yeah, something stretching, right? Rubber, tires, more of a rubber. It's a rubber kind of belt, a rubber belt. You could call it a rubber belt that she throws over the rope. Yeah, throws it ahead of her and pulls her body to that point, and like she's moving by little steps by pulling herself up according to the principle of a boat on the water. Yeah, you're like moving with every move, with every effort. Yeah, so it's not kind of a box. She's riding it. Yeah, when you are riding something, you imagine your legs being over a thing, like you're riding a bicycle, you're riding a boat, like a water scooter, you're riding a horse, you're riding a bike. When you have your legs to the sides of the object, so she's kind of riding that Corito container box. Andrew called it a box. Very good solution, by the way. What are other ways to call this thing?
Basket.
Basket. Yeah, kind of a big basket. Okay, very nice. Any other ideas?
Wash tub.
Maybe saddle.
Bucket, tub, clunker, hood, wash tub. Yeah, for
Корыто, да.
Yeah, it could be a bucket, tub, clunker. I know, just like
Indifferent.
Rough.
Sitting, for example, sit in place on rope.
Actually, you have to explain it so that other people understand what you're talking about. When Andrew said box, what did you guys imagine?
Block.
No,
Oh.
Andrew said box.
Box from air balloons.
From what?
Air balloons.
Air balloons?
Balloons, yeah.
A box from air balloons. I can't understand. I can't even imagine a box from air.
Sorry, 1 second.
Could you show us? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what you're talking about, Vova?
About air balloons. Big air balloons from box.
Ah,
And box, yeah.
I think. Do you understand a big, very big air balloon?
Yeah.
And there is a basket under of the.
Yeah. I imagine this box.
Hot air balloon. A hot air balloon. Yeah. A basket from a hot air balloon. This one. Ah, nice. Okay. Could be. Yeah, that one is probably a basket.
She's a witch, actually.
Yeah, she looks like a witch. But she can still carry things in her basket over here and like move herself from one side to the other. Did you guys get
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did anyone try to help her when after her moving to another side? I think she should fix her transport on the other side, but someone can unfix it. And what she will do after this?
Do you mean destroy it?
No. Just unfix. As I see, the rope, rope should be like parabola.
Like what?
Oh.
Okay, you can use Russian now since we're trying to get the meaning.
Okay. Ну, короче, кто-нибудь, она вот закрепляет как свою эту корзинку, свою ступу. А на другой стороне что-то делают, она съезжает по центру реки и стоит. И что дальше делать? Я вот что-то смотрел, не видел, что можно было бы как-то тягать.
Она под уклоном, потому что она каждый раз в обратную сторону было видно, что она съезжает очень быстро и типа под своим весом.
Типа обратно быстрее. Ну да.
So maybe if there is no cargo, the rope is straight and it's like whenever she comes to the side, there is a kind of an anchor, by the way. There is a kind of an anchor that helps her fix.
Anchor. Якорь.
Anchor that helps her fix the box, the container on the other side. Or she ties it with a rope to the tree. And then when she comes, she has to be careful not to let it go, not to, as you say, unfix it, not to lose it, not to let it go. But it seems to me that the rope is straight and there is no power pulling the box to the middle of the rope unless there's a person in it. This is how I think about the physics.
Are you talking about second rope?
Yeah, maybe like a second small rope that is just like to
But
hold.
it doesn't connect.
No, maybe
isn't connected.
here, maybe some small rope that is helping her to attach the container to
There
some
is another rope on
No,
on
not here. Just a separate rope, just a separate device that fixes. That
to fix.
helps to,
But
like
I
a
asked
lock.
about two unfixed. Yeah.
Yeah, like a lock. She just takes some lock and locks the container to the tree. By the way, how
I
old
think
is the construction?
She doesn't need it because she's a witch.
See?
Oh, there are 3 ropes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. It's not one. Yeah, there are a few. By the way, how old is the construction?
Mm.
Did you get this? How old is the construction?
1,000 years.
It's strange because it's one rope here.
It's very old witch.
It's 50 years old, guys.
Is it?
It's 50 years old. Her husband built it. Her 78-year husband built it 50 years ago. Like, what was the information? Let me.
Untested. The 78-year-old's husband invented it 50 years ago. Although she says as she's getting older, she feels less safe using this innovative form of transport.
78-year-old husband built it 50 years ago, maybe when he was 28. The construction is 50 years old and it's still
50
working.
years of incredible trainings.
By the way, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have
Workout.
got one story left. This is Sasha, right? Sasha, your story? Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us so that everybody understands.
I understand why this story was just exactly for me.
No, it was random.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. This is a story about Egyptian barber who made haircuts with not regular instruments. What I mean, he used a different instrument instead scissors.
Tools.
Tools.
Not but tools.
Tools instead scissors. For example, he can make a haircut with a knife, with a kitchen knife. Sometimes he using a hammer, for example, like an additional tool when he made haircuts. Sometimes something with fire and others. He told that he want to inspire young barbers to using their inspiration when they make haircuts.
Did you guys understand the story? Okay. What's unusual about this guy, Leon?
Tools that he used.
What kind of tools?
Kitchen knife, hammers, and fire.
Kitchen knife, hammers, and fire. What you heard and what I showed you. Anything else?
Sasha, anything else?
Anything else, Sasha? Yeah, can you make this list bigger? Do you remember other objects? This is actually a new vocabulary, new words. Sasha seems to be frozen.
As I understood, he used everything instead of scissors.
Everything, very wise. Okay, let's watch and see what you could have added, what more information, what other information there is here to get the details of the story.
حلاقة بالشاكوش والشفرة والسكينة والساطور. طبعا الطرق دي غريبة جدا وعجيبة قوي قوي، يعني العميل عندي بيتعجب منها. أنا كنت الأول قلقان منها وخايف منها، بس لما جيت جربتها لقيتها جميلة جدا، وعندك الستايل اهوت باين.
I have a question. Can I ask it?
Sure, what is it, Andrew?
Why did you choose this video for Alex?
It was random. I'm telling you, it was a
Really?
random choice. I just
Are
went
you
through the list
sure?
of students. Yes, I am. I just went through the list of students and
Strange random, actually.
I'm sorry. Did I offend anybody? I didn't mean to offend anybody. It's just like sharing the news. You know, I watched a whole load of news to select these stories for you. I hope you liked it. What is that thing?
Razor.
It's a razor. Mm-hmm. Razor. What is that thing here?
Hammer.
It's a hammer. Mm-hmm. Do you remember how did this barber start doing this kind of thing? Why did he start doing it? No, I want to play this again for you. Can you find out this information? Why did he start doing so?
طبعا الطرق دي غريبة جدا وعجيبة قوي، يعني العميل عندي بيتعجب منها. كنت الاول قلقان منها وخايف منها، بس لما جيت جربتها لقيتها جميله جدا، وعندك الستايل اهوت باين.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Leon?
When he tried to make hair for relatives and have no tools at that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was one of his relatives asked him to do the haircut, and he didn't have his tools. Yeah, the English for instrumenты is tools, so to say. Okay, so now I want you to, anything else Sasha could have said to add to the story? Or Sasha did a very good job?
Good job, Sasha.
Good job, Sasha. All right, now a few questions to you. So how would you say офигительный?
Incredible.
Amazing.
No.
Fucking amazing.
A new word from today.
Brilliant.
Job dropping.
Ta-da! Oh, you can't really see that. Ta-da! Jaw dropping, that's right. Видео. Отснятый кусочек видео. A word from today.
short story.
No, it starts with. It starts with. Not fa. Favorite word. Andrew, you claim to get a nickname. You're gonna get a nickname soon. F. Andrew.
Pay F for respect. Press, господи.
Видео. Отснятый кусочек видео.
Film.
Who said footage?
Footed, I said, actually, unfortunately.
No, nobody. So this point goes to Tatiana. Ta-da. Okay. Next is instrumenты.
Tools.
Whee!
Who said that? Okay. Wova, did you say tools?
Yeah.
Sure,
All right.
but I was first.
Andrew was. I didn't get who
Of
was
course,
first.
you are the great.
Бритва.
Razor.
Razor.
It was Andrew was first. Okay. Вот эти вот летатели в костюмах.
Flag suit flyers.
Wingsuit.
Wingsuit flyers.
Leon was first. Wingsuit flyers. Я боюсь.
I'm
I'm
afraid.
afraid.
I'm afraid.
Ta-da! Andrew?
I'm afraid.
Sasha?
I'm afraid, or I scare.
Leon?
The same.
The same. I want you to say it because when in хорошо. Я не боялся.
I didn't afraid.
Я не боялся. Ну-ка,
I
в
wasn't
чатик.
scared.
Ну-ка, напишите
I wasn't
все в
scared.
чатик. Я не боялся.
Я боюсь.
Я не боялся. Не бойтесь. Don't be afraid.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I might be even confusing you. Я не боялся. Мне не было страшно. Бабуле не было страшно. Ха-ха, Леон. Okay, Andrew, you were first. I wasn't scared. But you can't say I didn't afraid. I wasn't scared. Correct. I didn't fear. Correct. I haven't afraid. No. I didn't felt fear. No. I was not scared. Yes. I was not scared. I was not afraid. I was not scared. Fear мы будем использовать как глагол. I didn't fear. Я не боялся. I didn't fear it. Я не боялся этого. Но если слово afraid или scare будет, I was not scared. I was not afraid. I was not scared. Okie-dokie. Anything else? Трюк. Stunt. Okay. At least everybody's trying. Ta-da! Friendship wins. So who's got the most points? Leon at the moment. Tatiana just won. Okay. Not bad, guys. Hope you remember these words. So now we're going to the next thing. And this is, as I promised you, visiting your partner's family. By the way, did you like the activity with describing video and looking at what? Yeah, I want you just like to have more practice of like telling whatever you have in your head, expressing it by your by the words that you know. Andrew understood it completely today. He was sweating trying to explain the system that Babushka Kristina was using to cross the river. Good job. So now we are visiting our partner's family, our partner's parents. Have you been in such a situation already in your life?
In which situation?
Meeting your partner's parents, girlfriend, boyfriend, I mean, girlfriend, wife, or just, girlfriend or wife. Have you been in a situation of meeting your girlfriends or partners or wives, like future wives, parents?
Yeah.
Andrew?
Wasn't
Dun, dun, dun.
amazing.
Yeah, Vova, have you been in such a situation?
Yeah.
Okay, good. There will be something to talk about. So imagine you come to your partner's, like your girlfriend's family to meet the parents, and tell me 3 things you'd rather not do. 3 things that would be considered to be bad manners, so to say. That's the question. Imagine you have been invited to stay for a weekend with your parents'
As I
family.
remember, we had a conversation about this in our topics.
Yeah, I promised you that we're gonna discuss this today. Because we're going to read a story about one of those guys. 3 things that it would be bad to do, something you wouldn't rather do.
Don't drink a lot.
Sasha suggests, you know what? You want to talk a little bit? I'll put you into 2 rooms, give you 1 minute to speak about give me 3 ideas, and then you come back to share. Go.
Yeah. And maybe not. Как критиковать?
I don't know.
Саша отжигает, наверное. Maybe discuss some disadvantages of your partner.
Maybe you don't speak about embarrassing story.
Sorry, about what?
Embarrassing story.
Oh, I can hear you again.
Yeah. Can you hear? Embarrassing story. Embarrassing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but not really good.
Sorry, I have.
Do you want to type in the chat for me the 3 things?
Okay. So the 3 things you'd rather not do when visiting your partner's family. So, okay, Andrew and Sasha suggest 3 things. Vova and Leon, what are your 3 things?
Oh, I think that don't drink a lot is the main point, and and maybe don't discuss disadvantages of your partner and partner's parents.
Don't argue with everyone.
Argue with everyone. Don't speak badly of the girl. Yeah. And what did you suggest, Vova? Don't argue with everyone.
Yeah, don't argue with everyone.
What is the opposite of don't argue?
Argue.
No. Similar word.
You.
Be polite.
Agree.
Be gently.
Do you remember that movie about the fuckers family? with Ben Stiller, I think.
I hate Ben Stiller, so no.
That's exactly what we're talking about right now. He did
Fucking
everything.
family?
Huh?
Fucking family?
Fuckers, like Meet the Fuckers.
I got it, but I didn't see it, I think. Встреча с факерами или как она там?
Мгм.
Что-то типа такого.
Знакомство.
Знакомство, да.
Meet the Parents, it's called.
I hate Ben Stiller.
Yeah, but that movie exactly about Robert De Niro was playing the main part. And that's a movie about every single bad thing that he could do in the family. He did that. Okay, so what is your idea, Andrew, Sasha? Don't drink. It's like you agree, guys, on that.
Yeah.
Don't talk. Talk much, right?
Yeah.
And don't fart.
It was not my idea.
Okay, and what was your idea, Sasha?
Huh?
What was your idea then?
Fart, actually.
If you understand that it will be a bad idea and you need to escape, use it.
But what was your number 3 if it was not this one? Sasha.
Don't talk about politics.
Don't talk politics. Don't get political.
For example,
yeah. By the way,
it's little bit better than don't fart.
Yeah, there's expression for that. Don't get political. Don't get political means like don't start talking about politics and just like proving your point of view. This is something about don't argue, agree. Yeah. If you get to the family of your bicycles, you have to say, oh yeah. Be careful with
like
that.
Fart and get political are synonyms, actually.
Maybe. All right. So there's a story about Heidi who visited her boyfriend's family, and Mrs. Bourne, like the lady, the guy's mom, thinks she did some things wrong. And let's read now the story, what happened. And from the letter that Miss Bourne wrote to Heidi, let's try to get whether we guessed any, whether we mentioned any of these here or not. Let's get a minute and just get to know the story and then get back to discussion. We're going to have like a few minutes. After you're done with reading, you just want to show me thumbs up that you finished. Let's read.
Mothers. Stepmothers. It's another wife of his father.
No. This lady is the mother of this guy.
Sorry, but Freddy's stepmother.
She's not mother, but stepmother. Okay.
For her, she is mother-in-law, law, maybe.
She will be mother-in-law.
Could be, yeah. Or couldn't be. Okay. I have a question.
What is your question, Andrew?
What should we do?
Read and tell me when you are ready.
Ah, okay.
Easy. Thank you. There's been enough time to read. Have you guys completed?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it mean? From hell. A mother-in-law from hell or
Suka.
daughter-in-law from hell?
In
Okay,
Russian.
no more questions. Yeah, that's a pretty good translation, leaving no further questions. That's quite understandable. All right. When we say, find me word. Ужасный, плохой, некрасивый.
Nasty.
Nasty. Nasty. We had a girl in school. She was called Nastya, and she was completely different from nasty. She was like such a sweetheart. There were actually the three of us, my three friends. It was a funny way. Nasty, Tiny, and Glory. I had, it was me and my friends. I was Tanya. I had a friend Nastya and Lara, and we learned English. And our English teacher suggested remembering the words Nasty, Tiny, and Lori. Nastya, Tanya, and Lara. And the meaning of the words Nasty, Tiny, and Lori were completely different. Nasty, Nastya was the prettiest, like the sweetest girl. Tiny means, you know, very small. And I was Tanya, the tallest, the biggest of them all. And Lori is Gruzovik, as you know. And Lara, the girl Lara was the smallest girl. She's short and small, and usually like she was the tiniest one. So it was very funny that we remember these words from the opposite of their meanings. Okay, so nasty. Then добавка.
Additional.
Yeah, additional helping. Можно мне добавки? Can I have some additional helping, please?
Добавка еды, helping?
Добавка еды, another helping. Дополнительная порция еды. Another helping, additional helping. One more helping. Аллергия на?
Allergic to something.
To be allergic to something. So how can we translate these structures? You should not declare.
Не следует предъявлять.
Не следует заявлять, как-то говорить.
Не следует требовать, не следует заявлять, говорить. You should not say. You should not say.
Не следует тоже.
Не стоит, не следует. You should not start, you shouldn't take, you shouldn't lie. Не надо, не следует, не стоит. А вот это, you should have written, you should have sent a card.
Ну, ты должен написать открытку.
Вынуждены.
Смотрите, первые будут тебе не стоит, не следует, не надо, не нужно, не следует, стоит. А вот это, you should have sent a handwritten card.
Следует.
Ну, тебе следует отправить открытку.
Может, уже
Обязано.
must, should have.
You should, guys, have a look at this one. You should have sent. Тебе следует отправить, это you should send. А здесь you should have sent.
Тебе следовало отправить?
Да, надо было отправить. Следовало бы уже отправить. То есть во всех предыдущих случаях мы говорим you should do, you shouldn't do. Стоит делать, не стоит делать вообще по жизни в принципе. А should have, когда мы используем вот этот перфектный инфинитив, мы говорим о том, что надо было бы это сделать. Почему ты этого не сделал? Говорим, надо было, надо было. В русском мы говорим надо было. Надо было не зевать, надо было раньше вставать, надо было. То есть то, что уже пройдено, то, что уже поздно, но мы сожалеем о чем-то, да? You should have. Но это в упреке, да? Тебе стоило бы тогда, когда это было. You should have sent a handwritten card. There is more. Should have. We use should have to talk about something that happened in the past that you think was wrong. You should have written me a thank you letter. You didn't write it, but I think it was wrong. You should have done something, or you shouldn't have done something. Okay, there's more language here. I want you to find what can you just like look at this list of definitions and find words for this. So a man to whom you are going to be married. A man to whom you are going to be married. What is the word for that?
Fine.
It's called fiancé.
Fiance.
I'm just trying to arrange this so that you can still see the text. Fiancé. This word is right here. Where was it? I saw it somewhere. Fiancé. Okay.
Freddy's family. Third line.
Thank you.
Freddy's.
Yeah, fiancé. Good. Can you find the rest of the words? Just like take a minute quietly, and then you can send them to the chat to me in the private message, by the way. What are the words?
Chat messages. Oh my God.
Only Sasha is writing the answers. Everybody else is on the paper, right? I hope so. Let's check. So number one, a person to whom you're going to be married is your fiance. Andrew, what is the English for unpleasant? What is equivalent for unpleasant?
Nasty?
Nah, it's called nasty. Nasty. Vova, saying what is bad or wrong with somebody or something. Number three.
Not say, maybe.
No.
No.
You guys have an idea?
Criticism.
To criticize.
Criticism.
Criticize somebody or something. Not having enough of something, Sasha?
Not take additional helpings.
Number 4, not having enough of something. You confuse the number. Who knows?
Additional helpings.
No, I don't have enough of money. I don't have enough of friends, enough of time. What is the word? Недостаток чего-то.
Lack.
Lack. Lack of something. A person who you invite to your house.
Host.
Guest.
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 And
Host.
on the other side, a host. Guest and host. Okay, send an email that you received to another person.
Forwarded.
To forward something to somebody. So, do you think Heidi was right to have forwarded this message to her friends? Was it okay? Since this message is all over the internet.
It was her vendetta.
Yeah, but this letter is now all over the internet and people are commenting on it. So what do you think? 58. This is the response.
I think she found another fiance.
Maybe fiance. Maybe.
Fiance.
These are the response from the internet that people wrote about this letter. See, one of them is, Mrs. Bourne says Heidi should have sent a handwritten thank you note. However, she sends this letter by email. We are in the 21st century. Nobody sends handwritten letters anymore. That's an interesting point, right? So she expects Heidi to have written a handwritten note, but she herself uses the internet. Some more notes. Can you see which notes are supporting Heidi and which notes are supporting the lady Caroline? Caroline. So in the first one, who is this guy supporting? Heidi. Yeah. So we put H. Can you look at the next ones and see who is supporting Heidi, who is supporting Caroline, and leave a mark with the pencil.
Third.
Yeah, just like right.
Heidi, it's a girl, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Second, Heidi. Third, it's Caroline. I think. No, third. Caroline and second, Heidi, I think.
I'm sorry. Okay, guys, see, you're not really leaving notes. Let's just like quickly go through through these comments and give a summary. So according to the first one, we say that Caroline shouldn't have what it says.
Be like a beach.
Yeah, that's okay. Shouldn't have been a beach, but this is about the whole things. In the second note, what we say? Фредди должен был подготовить Хайди к этой встрече. How would say this? Фредди должен был подготовить Хайди к встрече. Leon.
Freddy should prepare.
Freddy should have prepared.
Should have, yeah. Freddy should have prepared Heidi for this meeting. Number 3, should have. Number 3. Хайди не должна была отправлять имейл по всем друзьям.
Shouldn't have.
Sasha, can you make a sentence? Хайди не должна была отправлять имейл по всем друзьям.
Heidi shouldn't have sent. No. Have forward this email.
Shouldn't have forwarded. Да, не должна была этого сделать в перфектной форме. Shouldn't
Why
have
I can send have sent?
Yeah, you can send, but send is simple. And in this meaning, she forwarded it to its friend. Like this is a more exact meaning.
Send it's pre-intermediate level and forwarded is intermediate level. Am I right?
Exactly, Andrew, 100%. So, Vova, Heidi, the stepmother seems to be extremely jealous. Perhaps she wants to keep Freddy to herself. If I were Heidi, I would have left him. Хайди должна была бы оставить его.
Heidi should have.
Left him.
Должна была бы его оставить. Heidi should have left him. The mother-in-law may have a few good points, but she should have spoken to Heidi face to face, not sent. Тут уже за вас все сказали. She should have spoken to Heidi face to face. Yes, she should have had a personal conversation. I think that the one with the extremely bad manners is Mrs. Bourne.
It's a first.
Yeah, same as you said, Andrew. Mrs. Bourne, I agree with everyone. Every word you say. Young people just don't have any manners nowadays. I hope Freddy sees sense and finds someone better. Так вот, в этом последнем случае Фредди должен найти кого-то нового. How do we say that?
Freddy should have found
Вот should
someone
have
better.
found. Это ему нужно было найти кого-то раньше. А если сейчас ему стоит найти кого-то, сейчас, в этот момент, he should
find.
He should find
Someone
с
better.
настоящего момента. Should have found с прошедшего момента. So now you know how to say should have. Something should have happened. Something shouldn't have happened. I believe the rest is homework. Yeah, it's too late. I'm sorry to have hold you by 5 more minutes. Hope you can use this new expression. And what's the English for трюк?
Stunt, yeah.
Stunt. Охренительный.
Jaw dropping.
Jaw dropping. You are guys jaw dropping students. Absolutely. Have a good week ahead. See you on Friday. It was great to see you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.